In a rare interview, Queen Elizabeth's former dresser and closest friend is giving a small glimpse into her relationship with the late monarch. Angela Kelly told Vanity Fair, "As I worked alongside the Queen year after year, we were getting older, but we were both young at heart. We both knew we had trust, loyalty, and understanding. The Queen was my best friend, and I miss her every day." But some, including members of the royal family, had their concerns. One former senior aide said, quote, "People felt threatened by Angela, who could be ruthless, and that went right to the top." Also saying they felt that she crossed a line. Meanwhile, another insider saying, quote, "I remember being taken aback when Angela walked into my office to discuss something with me while wearing a magnificent set of the Queen's pearls." So let's bring in royal broadcaster Neil Sean. Hey, Neil, great to talk to you again.
Morning.
Good morning. So after the death, they told her, the family said, "Angela, your services are no longer needed and you need to give up your castle at Windsor." I guess they housed her there. So why do you think Angela Kelly did this interview? Is she upset with the family, or she just wanted to talk about her personal life with the Queen?
Well, there's two things really, Ainsley. There's the thing of like, don't forget me, I was an integral part. And also, the other point to notice is we've got a brand new exhibition, which is really what this is built around, over here, just opened with the Royal Collection Trust. And this is everything of the costumes and the wonderful garments that the Queen wore over many decades. Angela was paramount to redefining the royal look, particularly in the last 20 years. Now, if anybody had had any brains at the Royal Collection Trust, they should have invited Angela, even not possibly as the main star, but as somebody to be there on the press day. This would have been a nice sort of nod back to the service and kindness that she did. And while people, you know, Ainsley may say, oh, she was difficult, she was this. Anybody, if you look back in the history of the monarchs, there's always somebody who's caught the monarch's ear, and they're never popular, are they?
Right, right. Well, Angela was a housekeeper in Germany at an ambassador's house, met the Queen loved her, and she said, "Come for an interview." Angela sold her washing machine. She didn't have any money to buy an interview outfit. So in the article, it says she did that. And then she said when she started working with the Queen, she updated her wardrobe. The Queen used to wear skirts all the way down to her ankles. And she said, "You have beautiful legs, so let's start going shorter." Now, Angela Kelly talked about Tiara Gate. And for the audience, if they don't know what that is, it's when Harry and Meghan were getting married. And Meghan needed to go a trial for her hair the day before the wedding. She wanted to take the tiara out to go meet with her hairdresser, and they wouldn't allow it. So this is what's written about it. Meghan had been presented with several tiara options and preferred an emerald tiara, but the undefined provenance of its jewels meant it was not deemed suitable, not a suitable choice. Tensions arose again when Meghan was told by Kelly that she was not allowed to use the tiara for a trying-on session with her hairdresser ahead of the wedding day, allegedly causing Harry to erupt at Kelly. Angela was in tears and went to the Queen saying that she couldn't take it anymore. Eventually, the Queen said, "He can't have it. I'll deal with him. We're having enough trouble with this wedding." So she had the Queen's ears.
Absolutely. And what's interesting there, you have to remember also that Catherine, now the Princess of Wales, when she had a similar situation, she was more than happy to just have, a Charles Ainsley's plastic tiara to rehearse with.
Yes,
she didn't need the real thing.
Right.
I think this is where the problem that you have with, Harry and Meghan and the story. I think we have to thank Angela Kelly because she did protect the Queen in her later years from these sort of blastings, from newcomers coming in demanding. Remember, this is a woman who's, of advanced years at this point. I think she needed somebody like that. But clearly, Angela, due to the swiftness, as you rightly pointed out at the beginning of this, the removal very quickly out of Windsor tells you really that the power lay with the monarch, the Queen. And the moment the monarch passed, as has always happened with Backstairs Billy and the Queen Mother and people like that, you're gone.
Yeah, Neil, it's worth a read if you love the Queen's family. She talked about how they would dance to Dancing Queen in the morning. So that's what the Queen was like behind closed doors. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.